guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. Well, we are heading up to the workshop at Bob and Rita's to work on a new project. Now, I was so excited when we went up there a couple of weeks ago, I forgot to take my camera. So we've actually got a little bit of it done, but thought I'd try and remember to take the camera this time and show you what we're doing. Again, I priced some stuff out and I am way too cheap to pay for what I want and what I need in the new tiny house. So we're going to make it ourselves. So let's get going and I'll show you what we're up to now. So what we did last week, these pieces of wood were all different heights and different thicknesses. So we had to decide on a thickness that we could get them all to the same consistency. These parts here are going to be the frame going around it, like a picture frame. And so now what we've got to do, we've got a few pieces of oak that are twice the thickness of the skinnier ones to kind of add a little bit of interest and a little different color and texture. So now what we've got to do is get all of these planed to the same thickness so that they will all fit together nice and tightly. They're pretty good compared to what they were, and then they'll have to be planed all to the same thickness this way. So this is going to be a pretty nice solid butcher block, decent thickness. This would cost a few $100s just for this part alone. We've also got the legs. What we're going to use is the legs in the same material. So this is like super, I can barely lift this one piece of wood. It's so heavy. So we'll cut the crack part off, get those planed up, and those will be the legs. And then we are going to, these pieces here are going to be laid out, and they're going to be, well, not those pieces, these thinner pieces are going to be laid out and make a shelf with some spacing underneath to put some of my cast iron or whatever I want under there. So all these little cut-offs we've saved, and those will be used to make the shelf underneath. And like I said, I think all this wood is Purple Heart. It's incredibly heavy and dense. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be an awesome kitchen cart. It's going to be about 18 inches by 4 feet. And it will sit under the new cast iron rack that's going on the wall to hold more cast iron. Got to plane some of this first and then make a couple little blocks in there. That's the only piece that's missing. But I think once this is all planed and smooth and fitting together nice and tightly, is going to look really nice. And then I'll clear coat it so that we've got some different color variations. It's going to look awesome. This is how far we got. We got this part done. We're not going to do the rest of this today because the sound is bothering us. The planer is so loud and we didn't bring our hearing protection. So now this one needs to be switched because there's a piece missing. So basically what we're trying to do is get like these two same thickness as this, and then these two here at this end need to be the same thickness. So, and again the same with here, it all needs to be the same thickness. These two had to be the same thickness, so it's really tedious getting these all planed down because they're all different. So these ones are done. Once we get the rest of these done, then we can plane them vertically so they're all the same thickness this way, the same height, and then that's going to bring out the beauty of the wood, and it's going to look really nice with all the different variations in color and everything. So we're going to do the rest of this another day, bring our hearing protection with us, and see how it looks when we get all that done. Once we get it planed this way, it's going to look awesome. Then it'll look more like what the picture is in my head. Well, it's another day and a beautiful day, so we're heading over to the workshop to work on that butcher block, get some more sanding done. So we had left off where we got this stuff all planed on the side. So we have to do the sides of all these pieces and get these two the same thickness as this, or this one planed down. And then we can start planing this surface. That's when it's going to start to look really nice. So we got this all planed up. Chris is going to glue the two sections together before he puts this through the planer. And we got these two squares planed that are going to hold the shelf, and these skinnier pieces are going to be the slats on the shelf. And look at these legs. We planed these up and they look just awesome.